Okay, we're going to do a wee quiz here for the lockdown and for the ones in work and anybody else that wants to join in. We're going to give you a bit of the rules here. There's going to be 5 rounds of 8 questions, and after each round, I'm going to let it run on for 10 seconds, which gives you a chance to pause it and discuss your answers, and then I'll put the answers in after it so that you can check your answers and then pause it, and then we'll go on to the next round. Then you can pause it off the next round and then I'll give you the answers 10 seconds after to give you the chance to pause it. So there'll be a tiebreaker at the end of the round and at the end of the game in case whoever's doing it in the house has a tie. Right, question 1, first round. What is Roundtree's oldest current brand of milk chocolate? Okay, what is Roundtree's oldest current brand of milk chocolate? Number 2. Which country has the world's oldest flag? Okay, that's without changing the flag. Which country has the longest running flag, oldest? Number 3. What is the only word in the English language that ends in MT? Okay, it's MT. Okay, write them down so you don't have to come back to this. Number 4. How many sides has a snowflake? Okay. How many sides has a snowflake? Number 5. In which book did the character Starbucks appear? Who the cafe shop's named after a coffee shop. Starbucks. Okay. In which book did the character Starbucks appear in? Number 6. Who sang the theme tune to the Bond movie License to Kill? Okay. Who sang the theme tune to the Bond movie License to Kill? And number 7. How many astronauts has walked on the moon? How many astronauts has walked on the moon? And number 8, the last one in this round, TV. Oh, no, it's not TV advert. Which TV advert had the slogan, "It won't let you down"? Which TV advert had the slogan, "It won't let you down"? Okay, 10-second break here and I'm going to give you the answers. So anybody doing this, pause it now and then I'll give the answers. Right, the answer to number 1. What is Roundtree's oldest current brand of milk chocolate? Well, let's start at 1910. It's Walnut Whip. Number 2. Which country has the world's oldest flag? It's Denmark. Number 3. What is the only letter in the English alphabet that ends in MT? Dreamt. How many sides has a snowflake? The answer is 6. And which book did the character Starbucks appear in? Moby Dick. Who sang the Bond theme, License to Kill? It was Gladys Knight. Number 7. How many astronauts have walked on the moon? There have been 12. And which TV advert had the slogan, "It won't let you down"? That was Sure. Right, check your scores there. I'll give you a 10-second break here and then we'll move on to round 2. Right, this round's going to be called, it's cryptic rounds for body parts. The answers is all parts of the body. Number 1, 2 students. Number 1, 2 students. Number 2, joins wood together. That's joins wood together. Number 3, top master. Top master. Don't forget, these are all parts of your body, the answers. Number 4, it's not a rabbit. It's not a rabbit. Number 5, you may have one in the cupboard. You may have one in the cupboard. Number 6, a child's patella. A child's patella. Number 7, To Do With the Sea. That's To Do With the Sea. And number 8 is A Number of Negatives. That's A Number of Negatives. Right, so that's the end of round 2. If you want to pause it or rewind it back to that bit and go over them again, I'm going to give a 10-second break and then I'll give the answers. So pause it until get your clues and then play it again. I'll give you the answers. Okay, number 1. 2 students is pupils. Number 2, joins wood together, nails. Number 3, top master, head. Number 4, it's not a rabbit, hair. Number 5, you may have one in the cupboard, that's skeleton. Number 6, a child's patella, that's kidney. Number 7, to do with the sea, navel. And number 8, a number of negatives, and that's nose. Right, keep that there for the tiebreakers in this one. Okay, 10-second break, check your answers down, pause it here, and then we'll go on to round 3. Okay, number 3, round 3. Number 1, who directed the 1986 movie Aliens? Who directed the 1986 movie Aliens? Number 2, who was the younger sister of Olivia de Havilland? Who was the younger sister of the film actress Olivia de Havilland? Number 3, which TV cartoon would you have seen the Slag Brothers? Which TV cartoon would you have seen the Slag Brothers? Number 4, which 2005 movie had the line "Life's a party, crash it"? What's not the line? What do you call it? It's the tagline. Which 2005 movie had the tagline "Life's a party, crash it"? Right. Number 5, which TV program had the theme tune "Because of You"? And that was sang by Dexy's Midnight Runners. Which TV program had the theme tune "Because of You"? And it was sung by Dexy's Midnight Runners. Right. 6, the first episode of Doctor Who was missed by people because of the BBC. So the BBC showed episode 1 followed by episode 2 the following week. There was an incident on the news, so most people missed it because of this incident on the news. So the following week we showed episode 1 of Doctor Who followed by episode 2. What was the incident that happened on TV that most people missed the first episode of Doctor Who? Number 7, whose show did The Simpsons first appear in? Whose show did The Simpsons first appear in? And number 8, what colour is Mr. Spock's blood? Okay, what colour is Mr. Spock's blood? Okay, 10 seconds, pause here, 10 seconds, then I'll come back on and give you the answers. So pause it while you write them down and then come back on and I'll give you the answers. Right. Okay, here's the answers to round 3. Who directed the 1986 movie Aliens? That was James Cameron. Number 2, who was the younger sister of Olivia de Havilland? That was Joan Fontaine. Number 3, the cartoon what you have seen the Slag Brothers was Wacky Races. And which 2005 movie had the tagline "Life's a party, crash it"? That was Wedding Crashers. Number 5, which TV program had the theme tune "Because of You" and it was sang by Dexy's Midnight Runners? That was Brushstrokes. Right, number 6. The first episode of Doctor Who was missed by many people because of a major incident on the news. So the BBC showed episode 1 followed by episode 2 the following week. What was the major incident? It was the assassination of President Kennedy in 1963. Number 7. Whose show did The Simpsons first appear in? That was the Tracy Ullman show. And number 8. What colour is Mr. Spock's blood? And that's green. Okay, so pause it and get your answers down. And in 10 seconds, I'll start up round 4. Okay, round 4 is music round. Number 1, which famous singer has Hercules as his middle name? Which famous singer has Hercules as his middle name? Number 2, what was the first CD to sell 1 million? Okay, what was the first CD to sell 1 million copies? That's album. Number 3, who was the first group to appear on Top of the Pops? Who was the first group to appear on Top of the Pops? 4, what is Rihanna's surname? What's the surname of Rihanna? Number 5, Frankie Bridge was a member of which group? I think they're still together, but they haven't officially said they're not together. Okay, Frankie Bridge was a member of which group? Number 6, Paul McCartney and Wings had a hit with which nursery rhyme character? Paul McCartney and Wings had a hit with which nursery rhyme character? And number 7, which band opened up the first Live Aid concert? Okay, which band opened the first Live Aid concert? Number 8, Petula Clark recorded with the number 1 song, This Is My Song, but who wrote it? Petula Clark had a number 1 hit and recorded with This Is My Song, but who wrote This Is My Song? Famous person. Right, 10-second break and then we'll give you the answers out and then we'll go on to the last round. And we'll go to the final round. Okay, here's the answers to the music round. Which famous singer has Hercules as his middle name? Elton John. Number 2, what was the first CD to sell 1 million? That was Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. Number 3, who was the first group to appear on Top of the Pops? That was the Rolling Stones. And what is Rihanna's surname? Number 4, it's Fenty, F-E-N-T-Y, Fenty. Number 5, Frankie Bridge was a member of which group? And it was the Saturdays. Number 6, Paul McCartney and Wings had a hit with which nursery rhyme character? That was called Mary Had a Little Lamb. And number 7, which band opened the first Live Aid concert? That was Status Quo with Rockin' All Over the World. Right, number 8, Petula Clark reached number 1 with This Is My Song back in the 60s, but who wrote that there? It was Charlie Chaplin wrote that. Right, 10-second break and then we'll go on to the last round and we'll give you a tiebreaker just in case people was doing this as a tie. So, okay, pause it and do your answers there. Okay, number 5, the last round, number 1, 5th round, and question 1. General knowledge, wee bit of everything here. You better not never tell anybody but God is the opening line of which book? That's you better not never tell anybody but God is the opening line of which book? Number 2, what is the state capital of Oregon? Okay, what is the state capital of Oregon? And number 3, what is the name of the patient in the toy board game Operation? So the guy that actually sat there, you're taking out his liver and all, what's the name of that patient in Operation? Number 4, What hobby did Sherlock Holmes take up when he retired? Right, number 5. In which country would you find Batman Airport? Okay, which country has an airport called Batman Airport? Number 6. What is the longest river in the British Isles? Okay, what is the longest river in the British Isles? And number 7. What is the least used colour in flags, countries' flags? What's the least used colour in flags? And number 8. Doc Holliday, okay, was a doctor of what? Doc Holliday was a doctor of what? Okay, write your answers down here. Pause this for your show here for about 10 seconds and we'll give you the final answers, but we'll have a tiebreaker just in case you've had a draw or something. Okay, last round. It's a general knowledge round, and here's the answers. You better not never tell anybody but God is the opening line of which book? That's the colour purple. Number 2, what is the state capital of Oregon? And that's Salem. Salem. Number 3, what is the name of the patient in the board game Operation? It's Cavity Sam. Cavity Sam. Number 4, what hobby did Sherlock Holmes take up when he retired? We took up beekeeping. Okay, beekeeping. Number 5, which country would you find Batman Airport? And that's Turkey. Number 6, what is the longest river in the British Isles? And that's the River Shannon. Not the UK now, the British Isles, which includes Ireland, so it's the River Shannon. Number 7, what is the least used colour in flags? That's purple. There's only a few countries has purple in their flag. Number 8, Doc Holliday was a doctor of what? He was a doctor of dentistry. He was a dentist. He was a doctor of dentistry. Right, write your scores down. I'm going to pause this for 10 seconds, then I'm going to come up with your tiebreaker just in case you're out in the house with a few people and you've had a tie. And it'll be the nearest one to this answer that I'm going to give you. So pause it for 10 seconds, I'll be back. Okay, here's your tiebreaker, in case there's a tie. Captain Kirk, so that's the original Star Trek series. Captain Kirk commanded a crew of how many? Captain Kirk commanded a crew of how many people? Okay, answer in 10 seconds. Write it down. Pause it. Okay, the answer to that one, Captain Kirk commanded a crew of 430. So the nearest to that gets the extra bonus point. He commanded a crew of 430. So I hope you just enjoyed that wee quiz. I'll give you something to do in this lockdown. We have another month or so off work. So maybe do another one. See you later.